Yet again, I have also not sought out another bot. What do you know?
No music.
What are you doing there, Feltheleb?
They're doing Naruto hand
Doing Naruto
signs.
hand signs, dude.
What is it?
Dude, you knew you were in good company if some kid was throwing up them signs. Week 44, fellas. How you feeling about it?
God,
The 44th week.
a while.
It's been a while. It's been... It's a new month? Well, I guess it's a new month for me. Already March
Stop
over
being
here.
time travel.
Alright, I'm a whole month ahead of y'all. Keep up. Yeah, what else has everyone been up to this week? Or are we just too excited to D&D?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot
With a
going
ladder.
on.
Get into it.
Skip the
Get into
niceties.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
like
We're
a
not
bunch of-
people. We're D&D
like-
playing machines.
We're like a bunch of bulls, like right behind the gate before they like let them all out. We're all like, I've got to save that role play energy for what could possibly happen
no,
tonight.
talk to me. I am not me right now. I am my character. Alright, well, I don't think I need to tell any of you what happened last week. Because it dang happened. Got in trouble with the law. The law didn't win this time. Y'all were ready to throw hands with the law. Throw caution to the wind. Loaded guns and all. So bad that y'all even kidnapped a police officer.
I smite with a gun.
He came semi-willingly.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah, look.
kidnapping is the right word.
Look,
Or, like,
that's what the
persuade.
report's gonna say, so... And if you hit someone with the gun, I assume you can smite with it, but you can't usually smite on ranged
bullet.
attacks, sadly. Even though you totally should be able to. Like, why not? Let a homie smite. But...
You can smite if you pistol whip, but not if you shoot.
punch him with the gun. I suppose we could cut right in with Wolf opening himself up. Someone carried him in here. His people are around. The other knights ran off to Yurio because they had the same colors and they recognized her from being one of their knights that have been missing for months. Why is he on 10 health? Oh yeah, y'all messed him up.
Yeah.
He held like two of you, and then y'all AoE'd him down hard. You're bullying
You're like,
this
no,
dude.
you're letting him go. One way or the other.
Oof. I think in the heat of the moment, I forgot to mention one of the more key features of this man, and why they were so light when you were carrying them. This man, on the side where he's kind of toasted, on his right side, he's also missing his arm on that side. A wound Adelaide you know he has, but it's kind of hard to see because he wears this like overcoat over his shoulders with the sleeves. Arms not in the sleeves because he's kind of a badass, but you can't really
He's too
tell.
cool for that.
Yeah. So, yeah, y'all beat up a cripple, so, like, you know, like, that happened, so...
Wow.
Y'all are terrible people, so I feel bad.
You're telling pirates
Yeah.
who already get told on the daily that they're terrible people, It's like, come up with a new one. You know?
No maidens? Oh no, that's not new. That's the fresh one.
I still don't understand what that means.
Well, a maiden
explain to you
is a lady, so you have no lady.
So there's no women in
No
Elden
women.
Ring? Is that
Mm-hmm.
That's really
There
bad.
are, in fact, no women in Elden Ring at all.
Mhm. Absolutely zero.
Wow. Somehow I don't believe that.
You just gotta have to play and find out then, you know? It's just...
I can't tell if this is a bit or not.
Wolf will dust off his shoulder from the snow, the shattering that happened to it. His one good arm is sundered from a shatter. Who else hit this man? His face is covered in dirt from being destroyed. He looks kind of regrettably back out the gate. Graves isn't really going to appreciate any of this. You have all stepped into the bee's nest, I feel.
Well, there's nothing to be done about it now.
Not really.
Yeah, and also we got a bunch of bees to sort of like stand down and or join us, so it's kind of different.
You got 5 bees to stand down.
That's 5. Oh, yeah.
That's fine. So we don't have to deal with. So for us,
Suppose being safer now is better than whatever else could have happened during that. I'm sorry that things have come to this, Adelaide and friends. He kind of looks at you a bit confused that you had a gang with you, ready to just throw hands.
We're co-workers.
We're friends.
Alright.
I just like roll my eyes and I'm
like we're crewmates.
like, that makes it more.
Yeah,
And
that fixes anything.
Everyone has a different word for what our group is.
I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys down.
Just throw them anyway.
Let them run free.
Yeah. If they come back, they're yours. If they're not, they're whatever.
If you love something, let it go.
Yeah.
Be free.
Falls down the well.
He looks around the barbican, kind of slightly impressed that people are still so kind of well off in this place, despite what he's heard. What are you planning, Adelaide? What have you been doing?
Well, I mean, we were hired to defeat whatever that is in the sky. So working towards that mainly. Did you know it's an egg? That's a fascinating tidbit of information.
He kind of squints up at it. No, I didn't know it was an egg. But I'm not on this
surprise!
case, so I don't know much about it. I'm afraid that your time spent here might now be limited. Graves won't really dilly-dally in getting the backup he needs.
Get reinforcements?
He nods. And considering he's seen what you can all do now, I do not think he'll skimp out on who he picks.
I mean, if he could get that many people together, then why isn't he the one that's fighting the egg?
He just stares at the egg, pondering that as well.
Pondering the orb.
Pondering the orb. I feel like they might think it's just lost resources at this point.
The resources are much better spent chasing me, apparently.
He kind of sighs, kind of looking back at you. Apparently, it is a shame. And I'm sorry I have to be here.
You said they were threatening your family if you didn't, I understand.
I will probably have to return. I do not think I can stay here and help. As much as I want to be here on the better side of things.
I have an idea. Sorry to chime in. What if we fake your death? What if it, like, seems like we killed you? Then they have nothing, no collateral with your family. They can't do anything because you're dead. Right?
I feel it would be too risky to do something like that.
Well,
I wouldn't-
actually, you know, the funny thing about this place is that the risk is very low.
He kind of cocks his head.
If you have a strong enough will to live, you can come back really easy. It's not gonna feel good, but you will come back.
Unfortunately, we are too well aware of the properties of this land and its ability to bring back those who are dead. That's kind of the first thing we noticed when coming in here. The things you kill get back up.
Do you think Graves is really stupid though, maybe?
If only.
Like maybe okay. Because if he was really dumb, then maybe you could like
I'll just like look at Adelaide, who's probably just like I'll let you two hash this out and then I'll take off.
I'll stay for a moment to make sure I don't fall apart on my way back, but I won't do anything to directly harm anyone here. I can't speak for Graves and whoever he decides to bring, but I, for one, will not have any part in this violence.
And you don't have any information about what they're going to do with Lex, if they ever did manage to get him from me.
Grimaces to the side. I can't imagine anything good. Anything better than what's happening to them now. Now they're free, they're untethered to some bureaucracy and weird magical secrets.
Well then. Will you need any help getting out of here?
Right now I just need a seat. I'm on 10 health.
What?
As he stands there looking all sorts of messed up.
Take care, I suppose.
Don't nod. I'll wait with my fallen allies, I suppose.
They're not dead, they're fine. Then we're gonna walk away.
Like ragdolled against the post.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, oh, they're not fallen. I just put them down.
He'll limply walk over next to them, kind of taking a seat, just looking over to make sure they're okay.
We didn't knock him around too hard, did we?
I mean, I think they'll wake up after a little bit. We usually do.
Yeah. Go make food. You want to come with?
Yeah. Maybe they'll like some food.
I'll grab Comet's hand and walk inside.
Ooh.
Aww.
I want to speak to. Is Yuria like surrounded by these knights? I guess.
Yeah. But like, if you walk up looking like you have intent to talk to them, they will kind of
Walking past these knights who I like exploded a couple of times. Miss Yuria, is there a possibility that I can speak with you?
She nods. Kind of.
Away from...
kinda gesturing to a location.
Yeah, I don't know where would be, like, a little, like, away from everybody.
There's the talking alleyway.
The classic.
Well, Mordecai is in the talking alleyway.
Yeah, he wants to talk.
Everyone wants to talk.
He's getting in line.
I didn't mean to interrupt a possible acquaintance with your former allies, but I did want to ask, earlier when I was playing my morning song, I noticed you watching me, and you had a look of recognition that I caught up on, and I wanted to know why that was. Was it the song that you recognized?
She kind of looks at your violin that I assume is slung somewhere.
Yeah.
It was just nice to hear any sort of music. I don't think I recognized the song particularly.
Do I get the sense of whether or not she is being fully honest with me?
I think from when you were playing, it's not that she kind of recognized the song. Like, you definitely, like, you did the glamour thing where you enthralled them.
Mm-hmm.
So they were very impressed just by that alone. But
Okay.
you recognized stuff about her more than, like, she recognized the song.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that she didn't, like, know me or anything. I just wanted to make sense of what that was.
She looks kind of confused.
Yeah.
I haven't
Well, that's...
heard the song nor met any Warforged like yourself. You're not a fellow.
Understood. Well, I will, I'll take my leave now. I'll leave you back to these soldiers. And I'll walk away. I'll walk away from him.
She watches you walk away.
Boop, 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 boop. Walk away. Actually, I'm gonna walk back in the house.
Oh, this is where I wanted to come.
I forgot where the house entrance was.
Meet up in the sleep house.
The sleep house.
The sleep house. Ra, you're wandering into the magic cave. What's the goal in here? You see everyone's kind of hold up. Harvey's looking through some new books that they got from the observatory. Melody's like rifling through the spell book, having gotten the chance to look at the new spells that are in it. Just speed reading the hell out of it.
An eidetic memory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like talk with people, see how everyone's doing. Like Isaac, what's he been up to?
You see, he's currently in the process of like kind of charting out the map of this area, kind of penciling in where there's like barricades in the city, where like places of a bad interest, kind of where the cult are all kind of set up. Seems he's kind of doing some strategic battle planning. He's kind of sitting there with a sextant. I don't know. Is that a map tool? Coming off small
No,
maps.
that's usually
but-
for like
yeah.
oceans.
So he's figured out the ocean right now. He's like, how's this work?
He's just looking at it. He's like, he just puts it down. From time to time, he just likes to look at it.
Yeah. Reminds him of fun
This is a cool
days.
tool. I'll come up to him and I'll just ask,
Hey, when you are done mapping out the city, or at least like the important parts, you mind making a copy for us? Because we're going to be venturing back in pretty soon.
He nods, kind of chewing on the end of a compass. That's the plan. The guards have asked me to get this for you all, so you kind of know where to go, where to avoid, where you've been. I have high hopes that you are all going to fix all this and we can all go home.
Yeah, I hope so too. Every little bit of help counts, though. We are not definitely doing this alone. You're all helping your own ways.
Well, I'm hedging my bets with the pirates. I hear you're helping them out soon. I'm taking the first chance I get to pay them some money and get me the hell out of here. Criminal be damned. I don't... They could come after me. I'm gonna be sipping coconuts on some island somewhere.
Good luck with that.
He kind of... He's like a genuine smile. He's like, you too. Good luck with all this.
yeah, and I'll leave him to it. Isaac's always been sort of standoffish with the group because he doesn't want to be here. Or he thought he wanted to be here, and then the moment he got here was like, this is a mistake. I want to leave. So I kind of just let him kind of daydream about getting the hell out of here. And I'll go talk with Beth and see how Beth is doing.
She seems to be brewing up all sorts of new concoctions. There's like a vent that a lot of chemicals are kind of being poured out of from this big alchemy machine. She seems to be making good use of the new bag she was given with the notes and new supplies. And she looks up at you,
what are you
kind of
looking at
eyes
right now?
glinting. Just more healing potions in case any of you need more.
It's definitely the main potion that everybody seems to want. Can you do any other like cool effects with your potions? Like, can you make people fly or invisible or stuff like that?
If I had the right alchemical supplies, maybe, but they're rarities among apothecarians to make.
What about potions that make one more able to resist a kind of like energy? Like for example, if we knew that an enemy was shooting lightning all over the place, would you have a potion that can make us immune or resistant to lightning?
Yeah, she kind of rifles through the new bag, kind of flipped through a few notes. I would think so. Not just lightning, other
Cool.
types as well.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of... I'm not an alchemist. I don't really know what the extent of potions can do, but I kind of rely a lot on spells and the spells of my friends to help, but if like we can get spells in potion form, we can use them whenever we need them, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, she nods. Is there any types of elements you think you'll be dealing with? I might be able to make some up.
Personally, I've noticed that a lot of enemies have the power of necrosis and like decay. So like maybe necrotic type energy would be a good thing to resist. I've also noticed some enemies have used radiant light type energy. I can't really do much about either of those two, so it would be kind of nice to have a way to resist those.
She kind of turns back to her book, kind of flicking through it. These are rare sources of pain, not usually covered in alchemy, but maybe.
I mean,
Sunscreen,
look,
if you want to get out of the radiant, I suppose.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm flat broke. I couldn't pay you for this anyway right now. I'm just trying to figure out, like, maybe what you'd be able to do once we have money to pay you.
Yeah, she nods, kind of gesturing to the wall of many potions. We have ones for if you need to climb, if you want to get larger or smaller. If you're feeling a little bit afraid, we have ones for confidence and breathing underwater. This one's just pure acid. That's alchemy fire. We have a poison, we have antitoxins.
All the acid, like,
Yeah. And then just raw healing potions. We have plenty.
Hell yeah. So if we find more alchemical, like, resources and stuff and we bring them to you, you'll be able to, like, make even crazier shit?
Potentially.
That's sweet. Alright. We'll keep an eye out for you.
She nods. I have this new book as well. I should be able to find out a lot from it.
Cool. Unless someone else has something they want to do, I'm basically just gonna hang out with these bozos over here.
Did we
Just kinda-
determine what it is? I forget what we were doing before before Adelaide like asked us, to come and help her. So,
But we
My
still have
parents.
we found the key to open the gate to go further into the city.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have the possibility of going to the ship that was mentioned, but we know that there's something in between us and the ship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You have a pending promise to Mordecai that you'll help them eradicate a beast. And you can also unlock the upper area of the city should you want to.
Hmm. Whoa, what was that?
you didn't notice anything.
How did you do that? Actually, how in Roll20, how do you flip your token like that?
If I right click it and it's because my token's multi-sided because Cheeky's a very nice DM, I can hit choose side, and then I can choose the
Choose
side.
which side?
Yeah, I don't think you guys
Cheeky,
can
I'm gonna need you to, when we're not
multi-sided
live,
tokens?
tell me how you did this.
Yeah, I can tell you how to do multi-side tokens. It's
'cause
super
I can
fun.
do like Comet's old like styles as well.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
there's the Flotsam without the flower, with the flower.
Oops.
Flotsam and Comet are just T-posed shapeshift,
You're-
trying on my new gear. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Managing my inventory, jeez.
So, do we want to keep going into the city?
Are you speaking to just myself and Silas?
I mean, yeah, those are the people that are in here. Well, I'm not just quiet when not everyone is in the sleep house. So,
What? So I don't exactly care what it is that we do. I would like to go deeper into the city, I think.
Should
I don't see a
probably
great-
help Mordecai first.
well, because I think Mordecai, he was scouting to check the city out, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember
Right.
correctly. So I think he wants to learn more about the city anyway.
Should probably ask him. Hey,
We could. I was gonna say
Mordecai,
we could ask him, but
You go over to the window.
Adelaide, I can
Mordecai.
see your hat too. Get in here.
Whoop! The three of us.
Yeah, Mordecai comes
behind
jogging in. Keep it to the side. Graham will sit on the window ledge.
Dangle his feet.
Yeah.
So I think I understand that there's we may face the possibility of future interference from those officers in the future, but for now, is it our plan to go and help Mordecai? What is it that you need help with exactly to get back to the ship?
He shakes his head and kind of stands up a bit straight as he's addressed. No, there's one of those creatures that you guys all felled between the ship and where you are all. The others can't get through it.
Right.
And you all managed to kill one, so...
Does anyone need to rest before we head out?
I could do with a bit of a rest.
Yeah, I think maybe, but Mordecai, so you saw that monster and you decided to go deeper into the city, because what were you looking for?
He kind of turns his head. Anything. Well, I was told to scout the city. I was going to relay to my captain. He kind of looks past Adelaide to Viridian, who's still so confused at what's going on. The layout of the city. He was looking for someone who I assume is them. Viridian. I just said Viridian. But other than that, I don't know.
And
so we'll be out of here once we figure out whatever Viridian wants to do.
So once that monster is gone, what's your plan then?
To tell Viridian on the ship that it's gone and we can proceed into the city. And then I assume come here so Viridian can talk to Viridian.
So there are two Viridians?
Unless Viridian is very quicker than me, and didn't tell me that they were here also. I'm very confused.
Then perhaps it's in our best interest to try and clear the obstacles standing between ourselves, betwixt the two Viridians, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe just helping them out probably. If we can get more people to be safer that way, then I think that's a good idea.
To that end, how long do you need to rest? Should we wait to begin this venture tomorrow?
I might just need an hour or so to refocus my magic. Work in recovery.
Understood. Yeah, I could do that too. Short rest would be good for me.
What about you, Comet?
If we're good to go, I can try to get going. I could do well with a long rest, but if we want to go, we can go.
How long, Cheeks? How long are we into like the day? Because I actually don't remember when we.
It should be
because
pretty
I know
early,
it's-
right?
I know we didn't want to
Pretty
go
early.
at night.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you were to take a long rest now, you would be going in, like, fairly late-ish.
Dark. Yeah.
Yeah. But if
Plus,
you're quick, you might be fine if you want to risk it.
We could do the stuff with the pirates today.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
what we're
like
saying.
That's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. I think is if we because
Let's do
apparently there's
that.
like a big monster.
Yeah. You fought one before, so you kind of know what you're up against.
Right. Plus, if I don't want to wait too long and have graves become a problem while we're trying to solve other problems.
True.
Yeah, I doubt he's back today.
He said he'll be back in 3 days.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm kind of hop down from this windowsill. Is that what you were all after? Who's Graves? What's all this?
He's an inspector that wants to rob me of Lex, and I didn't take very kindly to it.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him.
We tried.
Try as you might. The slippery bastard, he ran away.
And you're worried he's coming back?
Graves.
Oh, he
hidden in a
said he'll
grave.
be back.
He promised.
I wouldn't want to break a
He
promise, would you?
proceeded with the phrase, mark my words. Nobody says that unless they really mean it.
Well, if you're worried about old Graves coming back, I can take Melody to keep an eye on him. What's he look like?
I turn into him.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh shit, he's here.
get him!
Silence. No.
Misunderstood.
So I just lift you off the ground like, you won't trick me.
I suppose, Graham, that you should witness a bit more of a newfound power of mine, and then I will raise my hand with the runes around it, and I'll sort of become of the visage of Inspector Graves.
Huh. Well, that's a neat trick. And helpful. Now I know what he looks like.
And it sounds like this. This is the voice.
Incarnation. We'll have that book,
Any-
Adelaide.
When he runs around, he kind of moseys around like this. No, I'm not.
He clicks his heels every time he takes a step.
And he slaps his knee and spits sometimes. No, I'm not going to be a country version of Graves. I'm not going to do that.
Country Graves.
But I'll resume the form, the Warforged form that I have.
Well, there's only so many safe places. I assume I can run into him.
It might not be a good idea to go looking for him. Maybe just be ready for if he comes. He kind of disappeared when we were fighting, so he probably has ways.
With reinforcements, likely people specifically to tackle magic users, such as myself. That may make things more difficult.
As I know, there's only one way reinforcements are coming into this place, and that's a potentially rebuilt bridge if they fix that. So I'm going to keep an eye on the bridge. And if I see a lot of people running across it, I'll tell you.
I appreciate the help, Graham.
Of course.
It might be a good idea to call everyone back over here. I think Raw is missing, and get ready to leave in a bit.
Well, if you and Adelaide and I have to take a short rest, Silas, perhaps, I don't know if you could fetch Raw and catch her up to speed on what our plan is.
Got it.
You're cooking one?
Yeah.
Or I can go and fetch her as well. It's no problem.
No, it's fine. It's soup. I can let it steep for a bit.
All right, I go up to my room to rest.
Oh.
Gonna go grab Raw.
Yo, Raw.
Raw! Soup!
You see Ra is just chatting away to Harvey and Lawrence about
So, anything can be an arcane focus. It doesn't have to be a wand. You can even use a sword, but a lot of people just don't think to do that. And it puts a lot of wizards at a disadvantage.
and they're just yeah, sure.
Raw.
Oh, hey, what's up?
We have food
How's it
ready in
going?
another place.
I will be right there.
And then marches out with Sizzle on her shoulders.
Y'all are also invited to come over. I made a lot. He's just saying to the room.
Yeah. They all kind of nod in their antisocial ways. That kind of gives you a call out of a thank you.
Just all right. Talk to you later. Just as he's walking like down the stairs out front, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, it's like book club again."
The nerds in there. So we have Sleep House, we have Nerd House.
Nerd house. Darn you, Nerd House.
Alright, so you can all easily take a short rest if you need any short rest based skills back, or arcane recovery and bardic inspiration. Whatever else you might be getting.
Potato soup is.
And potato soup, yeah. Roll. Ooh.
It's average potato soup. You have salt and pepper, and that's it.
Yeah, that'll do. Salt, pepper, and potatoes.
Raw.
Well, we taters.
They're not potatoes, they're yams.
No!
That's better. No, actually. Yams are great.
Does anyone get up to anything during a short rest? I assume song is played at least, so you get your temp healths at least.
Never lost it.
Never lost
Yeah,
it. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I don't think most people even like lost any HP from that battle.
I don't think anyone got hit.
I didn't lose my temp HP.
When everyone swung, you like AoE down the knights,
Yeah.
and Wolf was just trying to not kill anyone. The poor man.
Mordecai, what kind of monster did you run into when you were on your way here? You said it was similar to the one we fought. Is it just another one of those?
They not. I'm not sure what one of those are, but it was. Although it didn't look as angry. I mean, it might be as angry. I haven't rolled up to see what its variant is yet.
What?
So, I don't know. Let me see if I can roll that now to see if there's anything he can tell you about it. Hey, get out of my mouth. Where'd I put him? They're here somewhere, I swear.
Where'd you put him? Where'd you put him?
Where'd they go? Alright, let's see what he ran into. Yep, from what I saw, it didn't look much different. We didn't really fight it, it just sat there menacingly.
Wait, what variant did we fight again?
Raging.
We fought the rage one. I just forgot what he rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it isn't much different, it's probably the same.
Well, I'm also thinking maybe he just has something that is not physically like visible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just get ready to help you out on that term. I'll open it. I'll open my backpack and reach in for a little mouse man.
Oh, they're chilling.
Let's see what
orb.
Yeah. See how they're doing. Hey, so I know you were here when we kind of fought this big thing. I don't know if you were okay. How are you doing? How you been?
Yeah, I'm alright.
No, nothing crazy. No, you haven't gotten hurt.
I knocked her out a little. I mean, you were running about. Like, it's quite packed in here. It's not.
I kind of got blasted away. I don't know if like that affected you too.
No, I can't get in the bag. I might have like 1 health, but it always don't affect me for some reason because I'm in a bag. You know how it is.
That's good to know.
He's behind full cover,
Yeah, man,
actually.
full
So,
cover,
yeah.
easy.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. Probably take care of another one of those. So, I don't know if you're gonna get like a little jostled here and there. So that's just a warning. You can come, or I can drop you off here if you don't want to get jostled. But I don't think a lot of people around here really know you're here with me. So I don't know how they would react.
Well, you can't stand in the middle of a room talking to a rat right now, so I think you jigs up, buddy.
Well, I mean, I'm not hiding you.
As you're not hiding this rat, Sizzle flies over.
Oh, put me back. I don't like that. Yeah.
I'll get you some
Sizzle
soup
starts
later.
trying to get
Yeah,
at you.
jeez.
Like, just pecking.
No, get that thing away from me. I don't like that.
All right, let me put you away.
Yeah.
Here you go. And I'll put it back in the backpack.
Cheers, later.
Alright, Sizzle perches on your head.
He's like, all right, I guess I'll just sit here. Raw.
Her face is full of.
Is it fine?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or I mean, okay, I guess. It burns. How do we?
Your hair just
All right,
slowly lights on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sizzle just kind of like perches, and then after circling around a couple times, creates a little nest out of the top of your hair. You've just got that it's like it completely create like the little doesn't even touch your head. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess as long as you leave the fireflies alone, it's fine.
Ooh, I don't know.
Free pickings.
When you're not paying attention, just
Oh, why do I feel lighter?
You hear a scream.
come and help me!
Yeah, we'll just wait here until everyone's ready to go.
As you're all waiting, Adelaide, as if you're kind of cooped up in your room, you see kind of the arcane kind of swirl as Lex kind of forms into the room as you're kind of resorting your spellbook and getting back your, you recover your arcane. Folsom's just turning into different forms in his room. There is the boy. He kind of forms and kind of like looks into the mirror that's behind the table, because why not? There's one. And he kind of looks at you, kind of looking fractionally more worried than he usually is. He's always worried, but like there's a bit more to this worry. Well, that was something.
Yeah, that was.
Do you think we can
How are
like
you
solve
doing?
this in 3 days? How quick can we finish this?
If we can't manage to fix it in 3 days, then we need to get as many people in the Babacan out of here as possible, I think. Maybe we can negotiate with the pirates, get them to protect the people here.
Maybe. I mean, this is a lot of relying on everyone else.
It is. I don't think Graves is going to care very much for the lives of people around here. I mean, he's willing to walk into this death trap with a bunch of guards in tow. I don't think he's above hurting other people to get to me. I mean, what do you think about all this? You must be going through a lot.
What's there to think? Everyone's in danger because I exist. That's not good.
That's not true.
That's kind of true. It's a little bit.
You didn't ask for any of this. It's not your fault.
Who asks for things? It just is. I want to thank him. Next time we're all together, can I like talk to them? I mean, of course I can talk to them.
Yeah, of course.
He kind of goes back to staring into the mirror.
I'm looking at the mirror.
You hear
Silas is gonna
footsteps
knock on the door.
outside. Yeah, you hear loud footsteps approaching the door.
He's just gonna put the bowl of soup on the ground and then just walk a little further back. And then just wait to see that she actually eats it. Or at least picks it up.
Lex will kind of look at you as he hears the door knock, and he'll kind of, his head will float over.
Does his head float through the door?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of floats on through, kind of stares at you, Silas.
Silas is just like down the hallway, just kind of like doing this, like leaning over, and just sees the head go whump. Hey, Lex. I brought food for Adelaide.
No food for me? Yeah, I get it.
I mean, do you eat? I can bring you something. Sorry for assuming.
No, just do this thing. Just a joke. Just a classic Lex joke.
Slowly nodding.
Thanks.
Yeah, but if Silas showed up with a ghost steak,
Ooh.
Lex's eyes would
His eye.
Yeah.
His eye. Sorry, my bad.
Can you let her know?
Yeah.
Cool.
Slowly float back through the door. There's food on the floor. I mean, Silas put a bowl of food outside your door. It's not on the floor. It's edible. You should eat.
Fine.
What do you mean,
She'll
fine. It's
open the door
necessary.
just enough to take the bowl of soup and like drag it inside.
Just a claw comes out of the door
Yeah.
frame to drag it in. And an empty bowl kind of
Don't,
gets
like, kind of-
tossed out.
Leaning and just the tail wags a little bit, and then he's gonna go back downstairs. Mission accomplished. Crash on the couch next to the boyfriend. Roommate.
They were roommates.
You know, Lex, the clear downside of all this, I've managed to endear myself to them.
Yeah. I mean, out of all the people we've met, they're alright. Like, I mean, I know they're pirates, and, you know, pirates aren't usually, like, good people. They're fine people. It could have been worse. We could have been sent in here with some real scumbags who, like, died instantly, and then we'd just be here alone with, like just us and Graham, maybe?
Ugh. Oh, that's a fate worse than death.
All guys is some real scumbags, and the first people I see when I look at the map is like Mordecai sharpening the dagger, Graham wiping the grease out of his hair, Meridian eating carrots to whirlwind outside, just doing nothing. Ra stuffing her face. Yeah, we're the heroes.
And then you have your two flower dads.
They're just looking at each other going, roommates, roommates, roommates.
You know what I mean, Lex. They're wrapped up emotionally in me. They're not going to think clearly. It's to everyone's
Well,
detriment, really.
they helped at least. I mean, like,
I didn't want it to get to the point where I could ask for their help.
we didn't have to ask.
I mean, I didn't really ask. I told Raw that the police were after me, and she invited everyone.
She was excited to deal with them, honestly. Like, she sounded like she really wanted to just fight police.
Well, that adds up. You know, I'll deal with it. It'll be fine. It's fine.
He gives a weak smile.
And then I will partake of soup.
Mm-hmm. Very salt and peppery potato soup. Serviceable, and it's honestly making me hungry, so doing its job.
Oh yeah.
One short rest later. Where do you all convene? That's
Probably
the
the front couch.
Living room of Sleep House, I guess.
Yeah.
Living room of the sleep house.
There's a piled up little tower of bowls from everyone's soup that they've eaten. A pot still probably very full for the rest of the entire place here, but so if you want
Low bowls.
ballsies, then go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I drank so much soup that I gained back a 3rd level spell slot.
Everyone knows if you drink enough soup in D&D, you get back a spell slot. It's just
That's how that works. That's how arcane recovery works.
it's soup.
It's soup power. Yeah.
Soup power, yeah, spell points, soup points.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine's like explaining it as it's happening. He's just like, little do people know, it's actually soup that gives us wizards our power.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we're all here, I think we're good to help out Mordecai.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We're gonna have to go back in there though, so I'm really hoping we don't really run into any more cultists.
As you're getting up and
Ra.
kind of fastening buckles and putting on boots, you hear a very meek trying to get attention. Lex kind of stammering about, like was saying the first word, but eventually you'll hear him peep out. Hey, guys, acquaintances, everyone. Hi. Oh god, they're all looking at me now.
Up flex.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to like thank all of you for like doing all that before.
You mean fighting to keep you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you say it like that, of course, like it's just the fact you guys did it without really even a second thought.
Well, yeah,
Look,
we're a friend.
Use any opportunity to fight the police, okay? If you ever need me to break you out of jail, We're to fight the man. I'm your girl. All right? That's what I'm about. Hey, Sizzle, come on.
Go. And then Sizzle lays it on Viridian's head and flies over to me.
No! Egg on his head! What a...
And Viridian is powerless.
He can't do anything.
Powerless to
He's frozen.
Lex, you're a friend. I know we do the most to protect them. To help them out when they need it, too.
Yes, thanks. It's I don't know. You live where we have lived, and kind of go through the stuff that's happened. Let's trust people.
Well, we're learning to trust each other. I know we had a discussion about that before. I think you might have overheard that too.
I hear things.
And Lex, to be clear as well, you're no less a part of this crew simply because you're in the form of a book. You're one of us.
Here, here.
A fire lady.
Yeah, they kind of they kind of get caught by that. They kind of look at you, Flotsam, with just a very like thankful expression. They don't say anything. They smile as everyone kind of cheers.
By the way, Mordecai, honest opinion. Seeing Lex, would you say he looks like a pirate to you?
He kind of walks over a bit closer. He does have the eye patch.
He does have the eye patch.
But the other eye is the problem. They look way too nervous to be a pirate. I would not give him my gold if he was threatening me with a knife. Lex kind of turns to you, Adelaide, looking kind of offended, and is like, what?
Lex! Hey, no, that is constructive criticism. You need to work on that, Lex. You need to start, like, working on your mean look. You know?
You're trying to turn him into a pirate now?
I am not a pirate, I'm a book.
But, I mean, don't pirates get anxious at sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes, but not like an ever-present state of being. Like, look, Lex, give me a snarl. Like I just spoke ill of your mother or something. Just go, arr!
They attempt an but their, like, concerned eye expression never changes, so it just looks like they're terrified now. Like, they look...
Lex,
a Winston Payne.
You look like you're constipated. That's not the look we're going for here. I need you should work on that.
Bowels. What do you mean?
Right, that is a feat, considering you don't go to the bathroom. So, work on that, because you need to be able to, like, intimidate when you need to. That is an important thing, especially because you're intangible. You can already scare people just by looking like a ghost. Lean into it.
Also, listen, I don't know much about pirates, but everywhere we've been going, we're kind of lauded as strange, different, unique.
We are
I think,
really
Lex,
weird.
you could probably just be whatever kind of pirate you want.
I don't want to be a
You don't have to
pirate.
be scary.
I'll stand by what Ra is saying. Ra taught me how to be intimidating, and I can't have any facial expression.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've got a lot to work with here, Lex.
What if I wear 2 eye patches?
Okay, enough of my silliness, and I'm gonna dismiss Lex.
Oh no, our boy!
He's gone!
Bring the boy back!
But yeah.
I'll not have you corrupting his mind. Not in character.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we need that, like, the meme of, like, the mother who's like, Jerry, no! Not a phase, Mom.
Hey man, you can be any kind of pirate you want to be. He's like, I don't want to be.
You can be whatever kind of pirate. Should we go then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, looking right, squad.
Mm-mm-mm.
If your token looks right, that's what we are, Silas. The looking right squad.
Looking
Yeah.
right, squad.
Oh, comments in that too, I guess.
Mhm.
I guess.
I guess you get to be a part of it.
Getting ready.
Us fuckers get to follow behind, I suppose.
Antoine gives you all a hearty good luck as you all leave, remarking that he would say stay safe, but things should stay safe from you lot, because bloody hell.
He takes another
Thank
sip
you,
of his-
fellow left looker.
Fellow Booker.
Left looker.
Left looker.
Oh,
Looking left gang.
left. Yeah, left game.
Yeah, Mordecai, you coming with us or?
Also coming with it. What do you mean?
I like how even our like Lex and Sizzle are also looking left, like we are.
Technically, Adelaide is looking left, although is
Facing.
looking right. Is
Head-
looking
head
right.
turn.
Face
Yeah.
face
Head
to
turn.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Graham wanders
It's
in.
kind of technically looking left, but also facing right.
Part of both.
Because like if your head's like this, you know, it's wherever your
Yeah,
your
yeah.
face is direct.
As you approach the gate, good old Jesper kind of pops out in front, kind of just holding up a hand. Gives you all a wave. Let's move some knights around. They're gonna go. Hey, get out of the way, guys. Ugh. The way. Clear out the scene. Read the room.
Move, dude! Get out the way! Get out the way, dude! Get out the way! It's my favorite version of that song.
He'll kind of like sideswipe the hair that's in his eye and walk up. You have all found the key to the upper area, correct?
Yeah.
If you would like, he kind of places a hand on his chest. The boys and I, we could potentially scout out the upper area for you.
If I mean, or sure, if
Unless that's where you're
you
going
guys
right now.
think it's
I don't
all
mean
good.
to stop you.
No, it's just we want to make sure that you guys know what you're getting into too.
Well, we are knights of this city. We know safe places when we need them.
That's a good point.
I trust them.
I don't have the
key-
key.
I was gonna say whoever has the key will probably
Wait, none of
hand
you
it over.
picked up the key?
Comment, you have the key.
I
It's
mean,
right
yes,
there.
it's right here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I put it in my book. Here you go.
so forgetful.
Silly me.
And I'll walk up, give a little smile as they hold out their hand for it.
I'll put him in Jesper's hand.
Yeah, Jesper.
Yeah, I'll put him in Jesper's hand. And I think Jesper is not affiliated with the mercenaries, right?
No, the three with like the blue scarves, they're like knights of the city. The mercenaries are. Bracchus claims they came in here just to support and help,
Okay.
and then got trapped because the place sucks.
Right. Yeah.
And then the Van Dyke Knights are from the neighboring kingdom.
Yeah, the Van Dyke, so the people who sent you in here.
Brackus
I-
kind of still has symbols on him, huh?
Yeah.
Don't
we
worry
do.
about Brack, he's fine.
You gonna give him a send off?
Mhm.
He's fine. He told me he was fine.
Yeah.
Why, what
Why
is
would
he?
he
What
lie?
do you? Want to go over there and kiss him goodbye? No, he's fine.
A little smooch, maybe?
It wouldn't hurt.
Brackus, come here. I have to kiss you goodbye. I have to climb the relationship tree with you. Hold still.
The social link up.
Yeah, the social tree.
Yeah, I'll hand over the key and hope for their well-being.
Yeah, they take it, they smile as they walk back to the boys, and kind of give you a hearty salute.
And then I'll wave goodbye to Baracus as we walk in.
He gives like the weakest wave, like it's like hand up and then just like the slight twist of the wrist.
Just the.
It's not like I kill whatever.
I run.
How much
over,
emotional damage did I do to Bradley? It's clearly deeper than what I did.
I leap onto the box that he's sitting on, and I'm just
like, my God, man! Would you get yourself together?
You're the leader.
When are you gonna get out of this cloud that you're in? All because of some offhanded comments that Watson made? For real! Did you know that there's like some cop, some Van Dyke Knight investigator that's like seeking to take us down from the inside? This is the job for Brackus, okay? You gotta get your guys together and be on the lookout for this piece of shit. Get a little pep in your step, man. That's all I'm saying. You've got the capability. You just gotta get the attitude.
oh, come on. Can I make a check for that? I just need this guy to get out of his stupor.
Oh no, I didn't even notice all the symbols.
Yeah, roll like
There's so
an intimidation or like persuasion or something.
Stop putting all the symbols on Brackus. Get some of those off there.
I thought they
that
were
is
gone,
not.
but there's just so many.
I can't even tell what he has anymore.
Yeah.
Some of those are unwarranted. Maybe one or two more symbols, but not that many.
That's too
They've
many, man. That's
disappeared,
too many, man. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Could be
Don't know why.
better.
Hang on, yeah, let me give it some of these. That is too many. You're right. That's too many. Here's some
Lands
that are
on,
like
8.
good. Some of these like look like they're helping him. Okay.
A heartbroken.
Shot through the heart. Yeah, he looks absolutely terrified as you just like tower over him as he's like as he was just sitting there minding his business.
I'm like, I basically crouch down and I'll say,
I don't mean to be tough on you, but like, look at Virgil. Okay, Virgil actually lost like his whole adventuring party. So when he was like kind of doom and gloom and everything, it made sense. He's since put that to rest and he's on his way to getting better. You do not have that problem. You have a self-esteem issue, and you need to understand that you're valued and appreciated and capable, and you need to just buck up and do what you gotta do. I mean, you came into this business for a reason, right? Well, this is it. Now you actually have a dude that wants to like undo the success of this place. Hey, Fonsa, what does he look like again, Graves?
He looks like this, and then I'll turn shift into him.
and I point. I'm
Like, that is what he looks like, alright? And he's gonna be sneaking around and trying to just kind of fuck with us, alright? That's a body! It's exactly the kind of thing that you dudes are here for. So, I mean, shut up. It's gonna be alright.
He kind of stands up and kind of dusts off the dust on his sword that he hasn't unsheathed for like a year. You can see there's just like tears kind of pouring out like the underneath the visor.
He's like, if I so this person I can sell the party out to looks like this.
Look, I've been here for more months than I can count. I've lost more troops than I'm willing to remember. It's been hard here. You come in here thinking you can be a charity case and it takes everything.
I understand. I've lost people close to me as well. Not necessarily here, but in a way that's worse because the people I lost don't come back.
It's no good when your
We will
soldiers
go
get
to
back
the
up and you have to kill them. It's hard.
No, and one of our own had to go through something very similar not too long ago. It's rough, but it just kills me seeing you beat yourself up over this, man. Like, you are stronger than that, and you can't let this stuff weigh you down. You just can't. Just think of a future. Think of a day where you'll be relaxing on a beach or on a farm or whatever idyllic sort of place you want to be, sipping a nice cold beverage of your choice, hanging out with friends or family, listening to music you like. That is your future. You just stick in there for a little longer.
I also step off the crate. I'm not trying to intimidate him anymore.
Yeah, roll the persuasion. Persuade him.
All right, can I get advantage since I successfully intimidated him before?
Yeah, sure. You've scared him. He's crying. He's vulnerable. He's weak.
Okay.
Now is the time to strike.
All right, I don't know if I have advantage. I'll just do a normal one.
No, you got advantage. Yeah, you got advantage.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, the DC should be low though, right?
Big 5, baby.
Big ol' 5.
Big old 5. Look, we'll clear his ailments.
My God.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
You've avenged Flotsam.
Flotsam avenged.
That's why we
I'm
have all
also
the-
going to be
that's why we have
absolutely
the gang.
heartbroken if you kill this dude. If you kill this dude, Cheeky, I'll never forgive you. After all the work we put in.
Next session, dead.
He's just lying. He's dying, lying against the stone, and we
No,
see him,
get
and he
him
just
up.
looks at me, and he goes, "You did this."
You gave me hope.
I was
Made me
brave.
believe in myself. I should never believe in myself.
I was right to disbelieve.
I was right in saying that I sucked.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a pat on
And
the
then we
shoulder.
leave.
It's like,
And then we walk away.
you're, good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
He goes in for a kiss.
Yeah.
You-
This
Yeah.
will in front of this will act on the. Be like,
That was not the time for that. But
It's every shot you don't take, and you know, right? You got.
awkward. All right.
What can you do? What can you do? Like, you were throwing down signs. I just thought there was something, like, you know, like.
Oh wait,
The
I
awkward
gave
part
the
is
broken
I
heart
misread
status
the-
back again.
Yeah, I misread
I misread the
script.
scene. Did Braggus just try to kiss you?
I was getting a different signal.
That's why
This guy really has
Flotsam wasn't nice.
You'd be nice to a dude for 1 second, am I right?
You
Yeah, the worst
a
thing
guy once.
Yeah, true.
The worst thing is he did that, and then like if he just looks over, there's these like 3 kids just seeing this, and they're like,
Oh no, dude, he just got rejected hard style.
I forgot we had kids in it.
He got the hot shoulder with a chicken on it.
I feel like of all of them, Mason would be like, "It's all right,
Yeah, we've all
take
been
your heart
there.
torn apart."
Yeah.
The youngest of them is the one that's most sympathetic. Like, I get it.
Look, you think Sarah isn't shooting Mason down every day because he shoots his shot, dude? You miss every shot
Every
you don't
day.
take, you know? Like, that's law.
Yeah, screw leaving. Let's get back in here. Let's really dive into the interpersonal relationships of these NPCs.
No, we should
just have
leave.
an
But
episode
before
where
we
it's
do,
the NPCs talking all day. Let's have an episode where it's just Cheeki talking.
Just
Yeah,
the
us
NPC.
talking.
I show up and no one else is here.
He just doesn't invite us, and he's like, "All right, guys."
before we get to the next
Cell.
map,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to draw attention to one last thing. Over here, Brayden is feeding carrots to Whirlwind. I just want people to know that that's what he's doing right now. And if Michael wants to contest that, he should be here to contest it. That's right, Michael, calling you out. Finish up your schoolwork and get back. I don't know. He's busy. He's a busy boy.
A busy man. Oh. Well, time to get on into the city.
Let's go fight a demon.
Yeah.
Let's fight a demon.
You guys wander across the larger bridge that you've wandered across a few times. No one seems to be on it. There are no new entities, nor creatures, nor quins to stop you on your way. The kind of central area where you saw the kind of huge thing going on with all the gang is completely empty now. There's just the front gate with like the pyre in front of it where the dude was kind of held atop of while he was being changed into what you can assume is another one of those beasts. And you know the way to the docks to the right of that map. Let's grab you all. Let me copy the gang just so I have the gang copied. Exactly.
I forget our gang is named the Fire Ladies in honor of Adelaide.
Well, and Raw too. We have a couple
Yeah.
fire ladies.
Fire Lady kind of upgraded into Lightning Lady, which in Avatar rules is fine because that's just what is.
That's super fire, basically.
I think Adelaide is the Azula to my Zuko.
Oh no!
I don't know where we are.
Oh no!
Remember, this is where all the dudes were, but they cleared out of here.
Yeah,
they seem all
so much emptier.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I don't recognize.
When there's not like 50 dudes on the map.
Yeah.
Which way? This way.
It's like walking through an empty convention center.
Oh no.
We're in the back rooms.
The liminal spaces. Do we see like the guards walking behind us, or are they going to do it at a different time?
They're kind of keeping their space. They're probably preparing before they go in. They look like they were getting ready when you guys left, though. So.
All right.
While we're walking, is there anything like immediately dangerous right here that we can see?
Right here, not really, but like as you're kind of looking down to the right, you do see some weird stuff kind of happening far down like the alley or the road. But it's a while before you will get there, so if you want to do anything right here.
I just want to stop before everyone, and I just want to say to everybody, I wanted to let everyone know that in attempting to gain control of these new powers that I've already demonstrated a few times, I've decided that should it ever become advantageous to us or for myself to adopt a form that isn't, I figured it would be wise to settle on a uniform form, one that you could all recognize and one that you would not be immediately hostile to or think is foreign. That way, although our enemies might not know what my true form is, all of you would be able to know what that form is. And I have been sort of perfecting the minor portions of it to ensure that it's cohesive throughout, and it's one that isn't too far from the regular clothes that I wear, and then I'll just sort of assume the form of the fire genasi to like show everybody.
Oh, wow. So if I were to poke you, is it?
Are you actually poking me?
I'm gonna feel for the horns.
Yeah, there's no horns.
Okay.
There's the hat.
Alright. Yeah, there's the hat. Yeah.
That's kind of funny that the horns are like you don't feel them, but there's an invisible hat there. So like you go through the horn and then like
hit the hat.
wiggle his hat a little bit. It's not that.
Anyone have any questions about this?
Mordecai raises
Yeah,
his hand.
how'd you pick that one, Flotsam?
This form.
Yes.
It just sort of felt natural to me.
I also have a question. How come you look cooler than me?
That bit, I suppose, was accidental.
Wait, do you mean before or after they were? Are they a robot or are they not? Are you actually a genasi or are you? I'm confused again.
He's not a genasi. But he can assume the form of any sort of person, I think. So he chose this form.
Ah.
I'm still trying to figure out why I'm able to accomplish this. But I do seem to have been getting stronger as time has gone on here.
I do think it's useful, but do you feel comfortable?
Yes.
Hey Norb, does Flotsam do what your face just did, or is that just you?
I guess I'd have to. I think that's just me. That's just me. That's not Flotsam.
Because I was gonna say, like, wow,
Flotsam's answer is yes. But I can move my face now. I can move a little. I can have a little face and move a little movement that I can do.
First time with a nose and mouth.
I do the Poggers face.
Flotsam pug in the chat.
You guys ever seen this before?
Well, I mean, it's
cut you from the room. Sorry.
Oh, I think as long as it's fine with you, then yeah, I think it's fine with us.
You look great.
Thank you. Let's continue.
Follow him.
No one will know I'm a robot. Clang, 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 clang.
I'm acting natural.
Yes, it is just us normal humanoids. No one here is made of metal.
Look away. Purely from
Man, where? Surely that can't be me. I would never.
This isn't gonna backfire when we get invited to like a gala and I'm like, yes, I would love to have some delicious food. Yummy.
I do enjoy food.
It's just like spilling down my and putting it into my jacket.
Delicious.
Sip, sip, sip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any opaque glasses that I can drink from?
Your next feat is gonna have to be like something that gives you proficiency in sleight of hand, so you can like start to pretend to eat stuff.
Well, yeah. All right, we can keep going.
Yeah. As you wander eastward, you see the source of the strange, in distance happenings. As you see a few cultists kind of set up in kind of like the little nook of an alleyway. One of them casting magic right now, as the others seem to just be keeping watch. You can, yeah, we might as well reveal the whole map, because you can see the dude up there. It's very up high. And kind of in the distance above all the buildings, you can see a large crane system, and the folly that you might have to fell sleeping or chilling on top of it. So you get comfortable. Over here.
I think just to say, when I did that inspecting thing for Flotsam, I want to give him advantage on his next initiative roll.
Classic. More immediately, you do see some cyan cultists kind of ahead of you. The knight kind of seeing you approaching, unsheathing his sword and kind of just standing, watching you as the magician seems to be casting some sort of magic on a body on the ground, as the cleric is kind of inspecting one of the fiends that seems to just be standing there, or just kind of sitting there. I'm
gonna drop the form that I'm in. It's not like I can't attack in it anyway.
You can't attack in it? Doesn't
No,
break its
it's disguised self, so it's just it
I
drops.
think you can. Are you?
I can hold it
sure
up
about
until. I'm pretty sure.
It's not like invisibility. I think it just stays on you. There's no concentration or anything.
I thought it was anyway.
concentration. I think it's fine.
It just doesn't hold up to physical inspection is all.
Well, I guess I can keep it on.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that you couldn't.
Invisibility works like that. You probably were thinking of those rules for that.
Well, I'll drop it anyway. I don't care if these losers know who I am.
These punks.
Oh shit! Did you guys hear him?
They didn't.
I want them to look into my eyes when I kill them. My real ones.
Gonna give all these cyan cultists the status effects that you give to Brackus. Or Brockus. Whatever his name is.
The Ruckus.
Ruckus.
Yeah, what do you see them doing this? They don't really approach you to stop you from whatever you're doing, but if you do nothing, then you see the outcome of this magician's spell, which this seems to be drawing upon the blood of this just a dead guard. And you see the source of what might be conjuring all the fiends, as they seem to be just summoning them from the dead people around the place.
I would like to attack him if I yeah. I would like to kill these guys.
You'd like that to not be happening.
On an Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
They're gonna bring. Wait, did they just summon the Burgeist thing?
Yeah, the big one just appeared.
Yeah.
If it looks like you're going to attack, we will roll initiative because you are not stealthing nor surprising them, as they are well aware you're there watching them cast weird magic.
Yeah.
Weird magic.
What is this weird?
What is this?
What is this?
It cannot be!
18.
Oh. I said I rolled it.
Everyone attack first.
I'm gonna roll initiative again just in case I get a higher one, because it didn't. So I rolled 20, but it said that I didn't. I don't know if that shows up on yours. It says like, we wanted to send this result to the turn tracker, but you didn't pick your token.
If you got a 20, I believe you. Let's change it to a 20.
Okay.
You had advantage anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So
Oh no. We fighting?
Yeah, they just summoned a demon.
Oh.
You know how it is.
Yeah, it is. Classic Sunday.
Oh, come on, Morty. Mord the Kai. Oh, magician first, yo.
Oh no.
Year of the magician. Let's get some combat music on. You know, let's just in case this wakes up or interests the big man. Give them a turn order.
Oh fuck.
Just in case it wakes them. Let's see how loud y'all be. Alright. The magician, now flanked by a fiend that they've summoned, turns towards you bunch as you all look ready to throw hands. And they step forward a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see what they got. You know what? They're a caster. They're gonna die in a round. Let's just give them their like biggest attack first, shall we? They kind of roll up their sleeve as they kind of point their palm towards you all, and I'm pretty sure you're all within a 60-foot cone.
60 foot. Ugh.
Yeah, all y'all must make a Constitution saving throw as he mutters some arcane incantation and a vortex of ice and cold wind is kind of blasted towards you all as he's casting.
Do I take no damage if I get a nat 20?
Do you have like evasion or anything like that?
Evasion would be dex save related.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did get a natural 20, so.
Yeah, sadly not. You just take off. So.
Well, you know what else I'll do? I'll cast Absorb Elements so I can have resistance to this.
Smart. Alright. The DC is 15, so if you did not make 15, you take 24 cold damage. But if you got over 15 or above,
I think I'll absorb elements as well. Oh no!
Did one of us did I fail did I fail?
I think so. You rolled a 14.
Yeah,
right?
you failed.
Yeah.
And how much damage, Monsieur, do we take?
If you failed. 12 if you succeeded.
And if I don't have absorb elements, I take all the 24?
Unless you cast absorb elements.
Oh, I can't do that. I
What?
don't have the ability to do that, so it doesn't really
The
matter.
only one who can
have-
do that.
The only one who can't do that?
Since you
That's
have
only-
stuck your neck out for Lex, since you're all befriended Lex, and he is best buddies with you all now, he's kind of a brave boy.
Oh?
So you see, kind of forming in front of you, Flotsam, a kind of full body incorporeal Lex kind of appears with this kind of ward in front of him that seems to absorb elements for you. It doesn't completely negate it, but Lex has just used his reaction to help a homie.
Oh, yo!
He can either cast absorb elements for someone or shield for someone. Once per short rest.
Yo.
What?
Yeah.
That's sweet!
The homie Lex?
He's a brave boy now. He's strong.
So how...
So
I don't know
12.
how absorb elements works.
Yeah, you take off.
The pirate!
You half the damage. Yeah, you
Okay.
just half the damage.
So all my temp HP is gone, but I take 1.
I'm gonna need to turn this music down. Oh, lost this entire time. But yeah, they kind of stand there as the cone of cold kind of blasts around them, and after it's gone, the rest of their body kind of vanishes until they're just their head again. And they look a little pissed. They look a little angry, you know. Like, these homies are
Warface.
trying to fight my friends. Like, no, not happening. That was just a reveal. Adelaide, you have full control of this shield ability from now until forever. But he did just use it, so you gotta take a short rest before you can regain
Do it again.
his ability. What else does this do? There's a lot more words to this. Creature must take a creature killed by this becomes a frozen statue. Did any of you die?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, did the
Some of
chicken
us are-
die? Did your was your familiar out in the open?
Oh no, Sizzle!
Sizzle might have just become an ice cube.
Although I
Rod,
don't know.
Shane, did the Sizzle out?
Sizzle was on my shoulder.
Ooh.
But I got a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
So
You know, your nat 20 saves Sizzle.
Mhm.
If it doesn't save you completely, I'll allow it to save the Sizzle.
I appreciate that.
But that's all. That's it. That's their turn. Blossom.
I am going to say thank you, Lex. All right, and then I'm gonna crack the knuckles, and I'm going to allow the steam to escape, and once again, I'm going to do Mantle of Inspiration as a bonus action, so I can get 8 temporary hit points. And I believe I can do that on 4 people. I should really know this because I use it all the time. So I'm gonna choose myself. I will choose myself, Raw, Silas, and Mordecai. If they would like to use their reaction to move their full feet of movement. But I wanted
Was
to...
that
use
8
his
or 9?
Climb speed to just
8.
scale this building, get the high ground.
I am going to use 30 feet of movement to get here before I can do it, and then I should still be able to reach. Yeah, I still would have been able to reach them. And then I'm going to use my reaction to move here.
Ooh.
Can I see a 15-foot cube, please?
Around yourself? Ooh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look here. If we go down to your thing, make it square, make it 15 foot.
Yeah. I have enough to move over, I think, to hit but I think if I do that, I'll risk missing those two. So I'll stay here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast... I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, and I will use it at, we will say, 2nd level.
Alright.
So I'm gonna save that 3rd level spell. So this is the one where they're pushed away.
Yeah. Let's give them their, on saves, alright? Yes. Should have had all their sheets open. Come on, fellas. Load up. Roll 20 be kind of slow today.
Hmm.
Con save for the knight. Con save for the cleric. Con save for the half. And the magician. Doot. Organizing my character sheets. Thank you. And they have to beat what? 16. Damn, you have a high
16.
spell save.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's the damage and push 10 feet away. Okay, so... Magician failed. 15 to him. And
push
blasted 10 feet. And prone, or just 10 feet away?
I think just push 10 feet if you want to determine whether they're prone or not, but I think they're just pushed.
Yeah. I will not go prone because it doesn't say to.
Although... Never mind.
10 feet. And... Oh wait, no, he succeeded. He stays. And takes half.
So 8 or...
And the half just made it as well. Yeah, the magician and knight go skidding forward towards Silas.
Plan working.
As the other two kind of brace for it a bit easier. But it is also noted that is audible 300 feet, so a creature definitely lets out an interested snarl in the distance.
Didn't think about that. Probably should have thought about that.
Well,
It sounds like
Player 3 has
it's
entered the
Tim Allen.
battle. Is that the end of your turn?
We got a little time before it gets over here, I think. Sweep up these guys.
You got one turn.
That's all we need.
Better go hard.
Is that all you can do, Flossom? You got no... Your bonus?
Yeah, that's on my turn.
That's
That's it. That's everything. That's everything.
The heist alone doesn't have the little heists right now. Didn't get to summon them then yet. Come on, character sheet. They are going to just kind of mosey their way on over to you and make one chomp attack and one claw attack.
Okay.
Claw. You're not gonna like this, but a 23 and a 17 to hit.
17 is my AC.
Yosh.
Uh-oh.
You take all up 18 points of damage as it clamps its jaw around your arm and then kind of busts you in the ribcage with a claw.
Could be worse. Okay.
Kind of letting go and jumping back a little. It's in a battle stance, ready to do it again should it need to. But Silas, you are up before any of that shenanigan can happen.
A single step. Hello, magician. I am going to rage.
Oh no.
And let's cleave this sweet little magician boy right in the head recklessly.
You know, alright. Okay.
Well.
That's only 28 damage.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely bloodied.
I'm gonna do it again.
Cleave right into their clavicle. And they're down.
Just and then I'm gonna look at the knight. Just stare him right in the eye.
He stares back at this vacant kind of expression of they're just autopiloting at this point.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna move. Let's see. Where around him?
Gonna run laps around him.
Yeah, just do a quick just really show him who's boss, and then that's my turn.
It's like that's what gives emotion on his face. He sees you doing that, and he's just like, I've never seen anyone do anything like this.
He got shit, dude.
He's so fast.
Old boy cleric is going to kind of reach into his shirt, pulling out a little, kind of like a little shard of the crystal that they seem to be using as holy symbols, and mutters an incantation and kind of raises up the foci, and kind of behind the knight, Silas, you see, much like when Lex appears, a spectral form starting to coalesce.
Uh-oh. It's evil Lex.
It is.
As a cyan spectral kind of knight appears as the cleric has just casted Guardian of Faith.
It'd be so funny if it was just Lex with angry eyebrows drawn on top.
Yeah. And that's when the internet cut out and never came back on for the rest of the day. Join us next time for the end of this battle. Yeesh.